Oh, wrong song. Wrong song. I'm sorry.
In the hall forever whispers gather. Conservative minds debate the future. From tax cuts to border walls, strategies clash like a political rally. Frustration brews in the chambers. As always, meet new challenges. Dissenting voices rise up, seeking unity, but finding divides. We stand strong, we stand tall. In this party, our spirit will not fall. The path is rocky and long. We march forward with hearts full of song. Policies debated, votes cast. In the shadows, some doubts are fast. Yet the fire of conviction burns.
All right, here we are for Rebel Republic, the best political talk show in all of Massachusetts, Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Delaware, Connecticut. It doesn't matter. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. And with me, as always, he's the voice of reason himself, Frank Cristiano.
Thrilling to be here, Steve.
And we also have the man himself. He's ready to go. And he's got prospectpodcast.com up instead of Husky Hub. But it's Coach Schumann. Yes.
Hello,
yes.
I don't know why I have Prospect Podcast up.
No,
on here.
I don't know either. Do you do not have an event this weekend, right? Because it's Easter.
Yes.
Right.
Easter weekend.
Right. But you will have one coming up.
And I am off.
Okay. Yeah, you don't like doing them anymore. So
No, I don't like doing them on Easter weekend.
well, you don't like doing them, period, but you do them because you enjoy kids. You love kids.
I love coaching them.
Yeah, we do too. So what?
Nothing.
Okay. The conflict for Iran is in its fifth week. Oil prices have been spiking. The Strait of Hormuz is a mess. Troops are surging. Protesters are screaming, no more wars, and we need an end to this. Trump just extended his deadline on Iran opening the Strait of Hormuz. However, he did give a harsh warning, if they do not, about bombing them, several of their oil sites. And was that Tucker Carlson we were just watching? Or Jesse Waters?
No, that was Sean Hannity.
It was Hannity. Hannity said they would be bombed back into the Stone Age, which I thought was hilarious. So do you think this is a smart move to protect American energy? Or are we risking potentially going into World War III if Iran does not comply?
I don't think we're going to be going into World War III. I mean, there's always some risk to that, but I think for the most part, every step that Iran seems to take ends up damaging themselves a lot further in the long run. I don't think. I find it interesting that Iran continues to just poke the bear. You know, they insist on it.
Yeah, they shoot themselves in the foot and they just keep screwing with us.
I think they would like every Ayatollah to be taking out. So
yeah, I think we should just take them all out.
Well, you know, the mandate is death to America and death to Israel. So even on their last leg, They're going to
Yeah.
shoot and throw whatever they can at Israel and us.
They're going to shoot it all.
Yeah. So I mean, then the problem is this too. You got to realize there are pockets of resistance. You know, they're spread out along the country. They're in different areas. Some are in hiding. Some are a little more exposed. They're not taking orders from anyone. I think the groups are randomly being led, and they're randomly shooting missiles at Arab countries and at Israel. So you know, my vision for this is this: if there's no deal, and I highly doubt there's going to be a deal. You can't trust these people in the first place. For 47 years, there's been negotiations, talks, compromise, cash flow. There's been everything. And bottom line, it all comes back to one thing. They're just the leadership of that country was a terrorist organization. So I don't think there's any compromise whatsoever. They do have political leaders, but even those political leaders have been compromised. So I don't think there's going to be a deal, but I do think that there's going to be some kind of ground action. I don't think it's going to be by us, though. I think we'll support the ground action, but I think the Kurds are the theoretical and the logical group to go in. So the Kurds are neighbors, basically, of Iran, a small area where they are.
And are they Kurdish?
They're Kurdish.
Kurdish.
Correct.
Okay.
So, but they're fierce fighters, and they've been there. They've actually supported U.S. actions in the past, you know, including the Iraq War. So, bottom line, the Kurds are going to be sent in. They're going to be supported by technology and weaponry from the United States and Israel. And they're going to go in and do the ground sweeping of what needs to be done to at least squeeze out certain areas of resistance there. And then once everyone has been executed on the Iranian side, then I'll think you'll see some sort of a ceasefire and a deal, and you'll see a civilian political hierarchy established in Iran to be able to convert themselves over from a religious Sharia law power into more of hopefully some sort of a democracy. But I think that's what you're going to see next. It may take a few more weeks for this to happen. It's not going to happen overnight. Oil will spike up a little bit more. People keep asking, what do you see online all the time? Oh, are you happy now with all the gas prices? Are you happy now? You know what? Honestly, if we can get rid of these freaking terrorists, because really, they haven't terrorized just the United States. They've terrorized the world. They're funding Hezbollah. They're funding Hamas. They're funding. There's money flowing everywhere, not to their people, not to their causes in the country, not to help, but to cause chaos and murder and terror around the world, not just to the United States. So, deep down inside, everyone is happy that Iran is getting pummeled now. They are. They all say, "Oh yeah, no, the terrorists," but
they're getting what they deserve. But everyone is always hesitant. And see, that's what the last administration since
the Jimmy Carter administration. It's empathy. They don't want to go into a war. They don't know what to expect. They don't want to lose money. They don't want to lose power. They don't want to lose votes. Whereas Trump doesn't give a shit. No. Basically, he made a decision. He doesn't want, and I'm sure that part of the decision was pushed by Israel. I don't know what you think about Dave, but I think Israel has a big hand in this happening, because I'm sure they went back to Trump. Yeah. Netanyahu said, "Hey, listen, we got an opportunity here to get rid of these motherfuckers."
Israel was going in.
They've been trying. Yeah, they were going in, but you know what? There's no way they could accomplish what's being accomplished without the help of the U.S. There's no way. So
that I agree with.
They needed the U.S. support. And Trump and Netanyahu are friends, and the two countries have respected each other throughout the years, and they support each other either financially or with weaponry or with technology or with information. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of value to what's happening there, but I think this was the right time. It was the right leader on the U.S. side to get this done, because he doesn't have ties to anyone. He's not committed to any cause. He doesn't need cash. He doesn't need any influence. And he thinks this is the right thing to do. Again, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. I think this is a new world order where you're seeing the Western Hemisphere stabilized with the extradition of the Venezuelan dictator. Okay,
Maduro, right?
Of Cuba being basically, you're going to see Cuba do a 180 in maybe 6 months to a year, and it'll become a tourist haven. They will have so much money in Cuba they won't know what to do with it. And now you're seeing the largest terrorist organization in the world being taken out. I think these are great steps.
Yeah, no, I agree. They are great steps, and they have needed to take in place. Well, one of the things that I have heard quite frequently is, if the left calls Trump basically having an illegal war, if Biden had let Iran get nukes, would we even be having this debate, or would we already be glowing in the dark? Because I think they would have bombed us. Dave?
Even worse is if Kamala won.
Yeah, no, I agree. I
We
agree.
wouldn't worry about. We wouldn't be glowing. We just might be evaporated.
Yeah, but that's kind of my point. Is if Kamala or Biden were in place right now, we would be in a much worse situation, and yet we still have these Karens complaining about everything.
Put it this way. Okay. Replace Trump. Every event that has happened so far in the 1 year tenure of Donald Trump as president of the United States, replace Trump with Obama. And now what happens? What are you going to hear? You're going to hear nothing but accolades. You're going to have nothing but support. You're going to have some conservatives that would be doing the same thing the Democrats are right now. They'd be questioning things. I don't know if we should go in and do this. I don't know who gave Obama the authority to do this, but just replace it with Obama, and you would see such love for what is happening. My God, Barack Obama took out Maduro. There was a $1 billion reward that the Democrats took out on Maduro. They were offering $1 billion reward to get him out. I wonder if Trump got that $1 billion, by the way. But so there's a big reward there. Obama freed Cuba from communism.
Well,
he'd be man of the year, Time Man of the Year.
He got Bin Laden, though. That has
Obama did get Bin Laden, and that was a joyous occasion. But think about it right now. Obama destroyed Iran, the largest terrorist organization in the world, where thousands of people have been terrorized over the years and killed in bombings and raids and secret attacks and stabbings in the train station or in the name of a religious leader and being funded by Iran. If Obama got rid of him, there would be so much love for this man. Now Trump did it, and it's like it's poison.
Yeah, he's a Nazi
because Trump doesn't present himself in the loving and compassionate way that a Barack Obama did.
It's the empathy that you talk about. It's the empathy. Dave, should Trump?
People love their empathy.
Yeah, except you and Frank.
It's like banana pudding.
Should Trump ignore?
Would you like a side of empathy?
I would love some empathy.
You have to be empathetic and care about people.
No, you don't.
You do need to care about people.
You can't be selfish.
You do, but you have to care about yourself first. If you can't help yourself, you can't help others.
You can't help others.
Exactly.
Yes, I agree with that. Should Trump ignore the No Kings protesters and really go in, finish the job on Iran's oil infrastructure, or does the basically endless foreign entanglement distract from fixing the border and the inflation that's going on?
That's Dave.
What's your question? The Trump what?
Should he go in and finish the job in Iran?
Yes.
And get the oil, or focus on fixing our problems at home with the border and inflation?
Tackle all those things.
You think he's capable? He's capable of doing both?
I think so. I think
he's doing something every day of the week. He has the media and the left so confused because every day it's somewhere else. Bing, Venezuela, Cuba. We're terrorists with Canada. We don't need NATO.
Exactly.
Let's attack Iran. We need this.
I want Greenland.
England sucks. You know what I mean? I mean, bottom line, he's everywhere.
You're right.
He's attacked every group. He's sent distress signals in every area. I mean, you know what? I mean, you know who feels left out right now is the guy from North Korea. The leader of North Korea is like, hey, what about me, man? I was Rocket Man just a few years ago. Now I'm nothing.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, I like him.
He's nothing now.
Yeah, he eats well.
Yeah.
Dave,
He definitely eats well.
he does. He's very.
Well, he's the only guy in North Korea that eats well. You see everyone else that look like
everyone else looks
skeletons.
emaciated. He's very portly, Dave. Very portly.
Very.
So
He enjoys the sandwich
they have
at
sandwiches?
Tony's.
It's
By the way, you get 2 cheeseburgers, okay, and
You can't
waffle
put-
fries.
Tony's
$9
is not a
for-
sponsor.
$10.95. You saw that, huh?
$10.95.
You saw that. That's great,
Of
man.
course, I reposted it on my TikTok.
Dom,
Thank you.
when I came with
I
Dom,
thought he's great. Frank is a great pitch man.
Yeah. Do you know how many people commented and got mad because I was like, Lent is over, and they're like, no, it's not. There's one more week. How can you say that? I go, it's just we just launched it a little early. It's okay. I mean, God forgives. I told the one guy, God forgives.
yeah, the atheist said
love
that.
it.
That's great.
Yeah.
So
The sandwich, I'll tell you this: the cheeseburgers are good. But
they
the
are.
Frank makes a good sandwich, boy.
Yeah.
He does. He
Wait
does.
till you see my focaccia sandwich store that's opening up. I got an Italian
you
sandwich
got to
shop
do
opening
more
up.
What-
videos, dude. I just want to.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
just enjoyed.
I can't believe it. I
Yep.
couldn't believe the one he had. I don't know how he made it.
Well, I just downloaded an AI thing where I can do reels for Instagram with the videos and stuff. Like I've never done that, So
Oh, I didn't
it's
know
the first
that.
AI thing I've ever done in my life. I just posted one today on
Good.
Instagram. Yeah.
Oh,
So you got it
so
done.
so it does it with the pictures.
Yeah, you put in your pictures and
And then
it backgrounds it with music.
Oh, okay. All right. So ICE basically is ramping up. There have been many shootings across the U.S. In raids, and the No Kings crowd are furious. Pure dynamite right now. The left is calling ICE cruel after the shootings in Minnesota are mass deportations. The only way to stop the chaos that our illustrious former leader, diaper ice cream eating Biden invited, or have we gone too far and started shooting our own? Now, I believe that this is their fault because, as you guys have said, they're paid disruptors and protesters. They're being paid to go out and basically cause trouble and prevent ICE from doing their job. And if had that not happened, if they just stuck their nose up their ass, nobody would get shot. That's the problem. And like Frank said, ICE went into Louisiana, did their job in a couple weeks, no shootings, and they were out. So, Dave, what are your thoughts?
I think ICE does a great job, other than the fact that you get in situations that people are harassing them. I think ICE is doing the best job they can filling in airports where they're needed. I think ICE, the ICE agents, and what they have to accomplish is a difficult job. Yeah, the only thing I've ever said, and I think Frank's in agreement with me on this, so it's kind of preaching to the choir, but I don't really see a point in going after people that aren't causing crimes, so
Right.
this
You have
point,
said
like,
that.
it might have been a nice thing to have to be able to export people at one point, but now it's at a certain point now that, like, people that are here going through all that process, just get rid of the people that are criminals as much as you can, and
Ramp it down kind of afterwards.
then we could. Well, I don't know if you've ramped ICE down because there's always going to be work to do. You got border stuff to, but I think it's just, to me, it's a situation where take care of the most important things first, and that's the most important thing. And then
Right.
if we're able to do that, then you're never gonna have support from the left. I mean, they're
Never.
nuts.
They're
Never.
They're never going to support
Never.
this.
Never.
Oh my God.
Although they were crying for it years ago, but no, never.
That's what I wanted to ask. We've had millions protesting deportation. Should Trump double down on re-immigration or pause to win over the moderates ahead because of the midterms? The midterms are crucial right now.
No, he's not. He's not going to win over. There's everyone knows who they're voting for. I don't think there's very many people that are on the fence on this. I think they've already made up their minds after this first year. Even if gas goes down, the economy. We talked about it now. If there's a medical coverage for everyone, okay, maybe that's a game changer, But bottom line, people know where they are.
Nothing's going to change it.
I think with these voter rolls, that's all very important right now. I think clearing up the voter rolls, getting people. Here's what I wish this administration would do. They say it costs about $160 to get a new passport.
Really?
Yeah. Make it free.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
I want it to be free.
Many of us have passports. Many. I don't know the percentage of the country, but I bet you it's maybe 40 to 60% of the people have passports. Because you got to, if you're going to travel, especially obviously overseas, you need it.
Now you're going to have to get that real ID anyway.
But now the real ID, what seems to be the glue in voter ID is a passport. Okay.
Yes,
so
because it shows American citizenship.
It'll have the name on it. It'll have everything correct. So, and everyone keeps complaining. They're saying that it's a poll tax. Every person I've seen online, so especially the women who are married and changing name.
What's a poll tax?
A poll tax. In other words, they're charging you to go to the polls to vote, and it should be free. But if you need a passport, you got to pay $160. So bottom line, have a period,
$60 to vote.
Have a period of 1 year, and you fill out for a passport, and it's free. Comes right to your house. Okay, after you get all the clearing documentation to get that passport. And then after that year is up, you're going to have to pay for it. But now you've got a window to do it. If you didn't do it, too bad.
Right.
You lost out on the right.
Yep.
But if not, now Democrats would have nothing to stand on the SAVE Act. They would have nothing to stand against it. It wouldn't matter if you're married and change your name. It doesn't matter if you got a work visa. It doesn't matter. None of that shit. Okay. So that would be one thing I would love to see cleared up. And then after that, I think it's the misinformation that's going around, okay, about
you'll never
how ICE is doing that. No, but it's how ICE is doing things.
Yeah.
I would like to see ICE get warrants.
I agree.
Get warrants for you've got a list of names that you're going after. Get a warrant for them. And then now you've got your warrant. Everyone keeps saying, "Where's your warrant? Show me your warrant. Show me your warrant."
I don't know if they can get warrants.
Why not?
Can federal
sure they can.
Okay.
FBI will get a warrant for you.
I know, but ICE is.
They might have a hard time getting a warrant in a leftist
in a sanctuary city or something like that.
But that's where I would say a federal. I know you have to get it in the state, but I mean there's a law that could bypass it to just get. You're a federal agent. You're going to get a warrant, and you're going to get it in whatever state it is because this is an immigration issue. It's not.
They already have a federal mandate, so I think that just trumps any warrant situation. But I'm not. I can't say that I'm an expert in there. I'm speculating.
I think you're an expert, Dave.
I think those two things would go hand in hand. Free passport, and get a warrant for. And again, like you said, violent criminal. We want the violent ones out. If they're not here, let's matriculate them back into society somehow. Let's pay a fine, pay Social Security, and pay your taxes if you haven't, and then let's matriculate into the community. Back in the country.
Oh, you got to pay taxes. I forgot.
Sure.
Okay.
You pay your back. Most likely there'll be a fine.
I pay my taxes. Dave, I wanted to ask you this because I figured it would be important to you. Bruce Springsteen, the boss himself, he sang at a No King's Day rally against ICE. Is he a working class hero standing up for Americans, or just one of those Hollywood millionaires who doesn't live near the border and he's just defending it with his music?
Well, you already know that answer.
Well, no, I really don't. I figured.
I was waiting for Dave to say, what was the question again?
I figured. I figured
The only thing he's the boss of is leftist
Oh, yeah, he is.
elitist agenda. Yeah, dude. His whole fucking working class. Turns out it's all
Yeah.
bullshit.
It is
Sure it is.
like since day one.
Yeah.
He was never like.
He's an anti-war guy.
Oh,
He's anti everything that isn't open. I mean, he wants everyone to be able to do anything at any time, no laws, no rules, no nothing.
wow.
A lot of them are like that.
I know that, but Bruce, the boss, I thought was different. I thought he was real. I thought he was a real.
People love him. Listen. It's just I listen to his music too. People love him, but I just think that
Great musician.
Yeah, he along with many artists
Just stay in your lane.
they've just opened themselves up to so much criticism right now because when you're looking at it, I mean, my God, if you saw Robert De Niro at No Kings protest, the guy couldn't even speak. Now he's making himself look like an idiot.
Yeah.
This is a guy who was in Goodfellas. This is a guy who was in Raging Bull, for God's sakes, and all of a sudden he looks like a wet napkin.
Yeah, he looks like an old man.
He's another one of these fake wannabe. Tries to make believe like he's a mobster.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, he was good in no, it was Pacino. I'm thinking of.
He's a fake tough guy.
The second Godfather. They were both in.
He's a fake tough guy.
Well, he's like 90, so I don't know how tough he would be. But right
he
now,
tries to act like he's a tough guy.
yeah. Well, Dave, you know what? You and I'll come down there. We'll kick the shit out of him.
He's 5'8", man.
Yeah, he's 5'8". We'll throw him through a window. So gas is climbing towards $5 a gallon because of the Iran mess and Trump's tariffs. Is the short-term plan for long-term American energy dominance? Is this proof of that, or America first economics that's hurting families right now, businesses right now, because with the gas prices being up, especially here where we are in Utica, New Hartford, Frank's NIMO bill doubled. So that's why. I mean, do you think that what we're doing is worth it, or do you think eventually it'll all come down and be normalized and the tariffs will pay off?
Tariffs are to me, I think, are paying off. And I'm going to tell you as a person who utilizes companies overseas for stuff, their prices have come up dramatically, and it's because of shipping and tariffs.
Right.
So, whereas 2 years ago, any American company that if I were to get, it wasn't even close. They unless you order massive bulk, that's the only area they could still compete. Massive bulk. So to me, it's working. Listen, as a business owner, I'm perfectly okay with it, right? But not everybody is. I'm perfectly okay with it. It is, do you have to adjust some things? You got to adjust some things, but it gives Americans the opportunity now, American companies, the opportunity to try and compete if they can. You can say, hey, listen, you could get this thing done to your house quicker for similar price that you would get overseas. And believe me, the convenience is well worth it. And I just know because I personally go back and forth on some things, and
Temu.
It's what's that? So I think that should help our economy in the long run by recouping billions and billions of dollars from that standpoint. So even if you still order in bulk, right, it will be cheaper getting products overseas in bulk, but there's still a tariff. People are still going to go overseas for that stuff because it will be cheaper, but it's not as cheap. So you're paying a tariff that, at least if you're not going to choose an American company, that money goes to help to America and to cuts into our debt problems and those kind of things. I'm saying it theoretically, as long as the money's used appropriately, but that's the way I see it, and I get a little bit of firsthand experience. So,
well, why is it not fair for this country to balance out tariff charges with what the rest of the world is putting on us.
I agree.
I mean, and why are not all these socialists and liberals who, if you're a socialist or you're a liberal, you claim you want fair playing field for everyone. You want everyone to have an equal amount of items, right? You want everyone to share.
And hugs and kisses.
Why are they not supporting this? If we're talking, we want to just catch up and be equal with the rest of the world on what they're charging us. And all the tariff does is really protect U.S. companies.
That's not that. I was asking about the oil prices.
Fighting chance. It gives them
the oil prices has gone up because of the Iran.
Listen, I look at it like this too. Like like I bought a bunch of fitness equipment. Like those companies overseas were significantly cheaper. Now it's competitive, so you could say, hey, I can get a better quality American product for similar, almost as inexpensive. It's a better quality product if it's made in America. It's a better quality product, and it's almost as inexpensive as an overseas product. They have a fighting chance, but you can now say, okay, you might pay slightly more now, but the quality you're going to get it to your door faster, and the quality is going to be better. So it gives American companies a chance. I was saying I use fitness companies as an example. Like a couple of years ago, I could get stuff like it wouldn't even be competitive. You know what I mean?
Really?
Overseas. Yeah. Now, even though it's more expensive here, still it's in range. So you can say, hey, the quality might be a little bit better. So Americans can compete on quality, okay. And being within range of the cheaper, high bulk produced stuff over in China, and now that gives you a fighting chance, right? As a company, right? So you could say, hey, they might be slightly cheaper still, and if that's your main priority, then obviously maybe you go to a different. But if you want something that's higher quality to your door, like tomorrow, that gives American companies a chance. Because with tariffs and stuff, it's not getting to your door tomorrow anymore.
No, it's not.
If you're talking about the oil crisis, you're talking about Iran right now with oil. Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically saying that, because of the gas being $5 a gallon, it's climbing because of the war in Iran mess.
Yeah.
And Trump tariffs.
Sure.
I mean, is this basically a short-term plan for long-term American energy dominance, or
we already dominate energy wise?
Yeah, but it's expensive.
It's expensive now because I'm telling you why it's expensive now. Companies are taking advantage of the situation that's happening in the Middle East. Anytime there's any kind of conflict or crisis, they're taking advantage of it. Okay, they realize they can jack up the prices with no issues. There's no restrictors. There's no bumper rails. There's nothing. They can do whatever they want as far as price standards. Now, here's the thing: if I'm the greatest negotiator in the world and I'm sitting in the presidential office in the United States,
and you are,
yeah, I'm going to go to every oil company there is. I'm going to every oil company and say, listen, here's what it is. We're going to put a freeze on pricing. Okay, here's how it's going to work. You're going to tell me what it's costing you right now to bring in a barrel. And we're going to work on what you guys can still make a profit, but we're not going to be able to shoot the moon on the profit. Here's where the freeze is right now.
Right.
And California, if you guys were charging $6 a gallon anyways, I'm sorry, you guys are going to bring it down to $3 a gallon. You're going to lose all your sales tax money. You're going to lose all your taxing on oil, on gas. Okay,
that's for you, Gavin.
And keep it at a fixed rate for a period of time. And then with the promise of once this conflict is over, there'll be a ton of oil flowing from the Middle East. We're going to get you the best price possible for a 6 month to 1 year period on oil, so you can make it up on the back end. But right now, because they've already released, there's been 6 billion barrels of reserve oil released around the world. The U.S. has released almost 2 billion barrels they're going to release. So there's oil out there right now to subsidize any kind of short-term problem there is with the Middle East conflict,
and we've been taken advantage of.
Without a doubt, I feel that these companies they know that they can hit it up hard, and then there's a lot of there's a lot of cost and expense to these companies. People don't realize what it costs. These oil tankers are $2 billion ships. It costs $2 billion. Yeah, it costs $2 billion. $2 billion to get an oil tanker. A big oil tanker.
Can I get a loan for one?
No.
Oh, okay.
So bottom line, there are costs associated with all this stuff. research and development, from drilling, for whatever, So I understand there's cost, but bottom line, all these oil companies should be eager to make this kind of a deal because they know they're going to get help on the back end and they're going to make more money on the back end. And think about it. If if gas doesn't cost much right now, what leverage does Iran have?
They have nothing.
They have no leverage. Exactly.
Party's over. Party's over for them. Dave, so
Yes.
right now.
It's not like you're in an airport. Steve.
Because he keeps messing with his damn microphone.
Because
Are
I
you landing a plane?
I lowered.
Just leave it lowered all the time, and then there won't be any background feed from your mic to us, and we'll be good.
I leave it lower so you can talk.
Yeah, but I can talk right now. Everyone can hear me fine. You're raising it too high and then lowering it down to nothing.
Okay. Well, my balls hurt.
It's your ADD. That's all.
I don't know. You're now you're attacking my mental health. You're saying I have ADD.
You got to be. You're fucking around with that dial over there every 2 seconds.
He is abusing and calling out my mental health on national TV.
It's like your boyfriend's clit over here. You keep touching it up and down and pushing the button. Stop.
My boyfriend's clit, huh?
Yeah. He identifies.
So now I'm dating a transgender.
It's a female, but she identifies as a man.
I'm non-binary, so it doesn't matter. Dave, with rent and groceries plus healthcare all exploding. Now, this was a question that I heard over the weekend, and on CBS, and I was baffled by it. So that's why I wanted to ask it. Rent, groceries, healthcare, all exploding. Would you rather have 4 more years of the Biden style of inflation, or admit that Trump's aggressive agenda is worth the temporary squeeze, even if it kills the deep state economy?
Are we trading that off? Is that what we're trading?
Well, yeah, because rent, healthcare, and groceries are going up because of some of the things that he's been doing, with the big, beautiful bill, with the war that's going on. Inflation is happening. So that's why I'm saying, is it worth it? Or would you rather have 4 more years of Biden, who just printed more money?
Wasn't there inflation with Biden?
Yeah, there was. That's what I'm saying. Would you rather have
9.3%
the inflation that Biden is created, or admit that there is inflation under Trump, but he is being aggressive, and it's going to be temporary, and it's going to fix the economy?
Fix the economy?
Yeah.
Wouldn't I rather fix the economy? I'm confused.
Are you not listening? You don't listen to me.
You're leading the witness.
You're not listening. You're not listening.
This guy's
Here's
listed
what it
questions
should
from
be.
AI.
Yeah,
No. This was a question from CBS.
Steve is AI.
You can take AI and shove it up my ass. No, I'm asking if everything that's going on right now, Trump has caused inflation because of the war in Iran, because of the tariffs, so on and so on. Would you rather have what we did in the past, the inflation from Biden, who really didn't have a plan and was just printing money, or the inflation that Trump that has come from what he has been doing, that is going to be more?
The question is so long. Let me let
Temporary.
Dave, let me let you sound. Here's how it sounds out of Steve's ass. Would you rather take the Biden inflation, or would you rather have Trump going on 10%?
I'm just saying that Trump's inflation is supposed to be temporary because of everything he's doing. Do you believe that to be true, or would you rather have had 4 years of Biden and what he did before? Because I think
The
that
answer would be
it's
no to Biden.
yeah,
Biden.
yeah. All I'm trying to say is they were debating this
Who?
on CBS.
So why do you think they would bring that up? They want Biden back.
Because they're liberals.
They missed it. They missed
Yes,
Biden.
Yes, but
They miss Biden.
I'm saying that I thought
They
it was
want Kamala back.
Exactly.
I thought it was a valid question.
Yep.
And
Hey, remember this answer on Iran? Remember this answer by Biden and then Kamala?
No, I mean not.
Don't. Remember? Don't.
Yeah,
And the reporter's like, what does that mean? Just don't.
just
They're
don't.
talking about Iran and nukes.
Dave,
Yeah.
just don't give it to me, please. No, I don't want it, Dave. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm saying no. No, stop.
You know what I want? I want
How
this
about
California-
New York City and crazy Mamdani policies?
I
insane.
love 'em.
Insane.
I am so happy.
You hear the new one? You haven't heard the latest. There are 3 million parking spaces in Manhattan.
Oh yes, I did hear about this. Go ahead.
They are free parking spaces. You just park on the side of the road where you can get in and get out. They're going to put parking meters everywhere.
Parking meters up. Yeah.
Everywhere. He says it's going to bring in $1 billion in revenue.
Yes. I love Mamdani.
He says it's going to help people find spaces.
I love Mamdani, and like I said, he created
What a
The-
loser.
the homeowners tax, which is going to basically run people out of New York because your home is one of your biggest assets, and people want to pass it down to their children. And there's going to be such a large estate tax. Remember, we talked about it last week?
Yeah.
That it's going to kill the value. So this is why I love Mamdani. He is a master manipulator. And as my good friend Rob Hill says, Americans are willfully ignorant. They just put their head in the sand and they don't care.
They want to hear good news. They don't want to see good news. They just want to hear it.
And Mamdani told them exactly what they wanted to hear, and he believes Mamdani was selected, not elected. But the young people would go and lick his balls if he wanted them to, and they got what they wanted. And do you think they would go back now and change their vote?
No.
Really?
Correct.
So the prayers in Central Park and the police station.
Because the people that listen, the youth of New York City has a right, and they are correct in the affordability crisis in that city. Okay. It's beyond expensive. Okay. So you can't live in the city, and they want to live in the city. Okay. But the youth, most of them are not impacted by any taxes or any raises in proposed different items that they're going to put through the city to raise money. They're not affected. So they're like, yeah, cool.
Right,
Love it.
right,
They're going to vote.
right.
Guy's doing great for me. I don't have anything. So he's doing good. I got something now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I get that. So on March 28th, it was, Dave, this was the biggest single day protest ever over the quote unquote war, deportation and tyranny of Trump. And it was the No Kings protest, drawing millions, with celebrities, unions leading the charge. Are these organic patriots exercising free speech, or, like we talked about, paid rioters?
Paid. Everything I've seen
Yeah,
is paid.
that's what I don't
paid,
get. Who is funding this?
There's normal.
Who's funding it all?
I've never seen the amount of senior citizens out in these that I've ever seen. So maybe
working
they are
hard,
just
dude. They
getting
need
money,
that
or maybe
dough.
they're just bored and they got nothing else going on. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. I just there's no rationality in this.
It was
basically-
outrageous.
So basically, it's just a protest against one guy, is Donald Trump. That's all. It's a protest against. Like I said again, take out Donald Trump and insert Barack Obama. And what do you get? You get these rallies, but you're going to get pro-Obama rallies. We love Barack Obama.
He'll forever be loved.
Barack Obama was the greatest guy in the world.
I'm forever yours.
So that's all I really do. Whenever I see situations that are confusing
Faithfully.
about the Donald Trump issue, I just insert Barack Obama and see what the country would do.
And just kind of flip it and compare.
And just
Yeah.
realize they're both guys did the same thing while they were in office.
Yeah, no, they did.
Obama deported people
He did
En
more
masse.
than, more than anyone.
en masse, right? Yeah,
He
Obama
never fought
launched
back over it.
Obama launched attacks on different countries illegally. He never asked permission. He didn't go to Congress and ask permission. He conducted covert operations
So-
and killed. I think he hit I think it was a wedding or somebody
Yes,
he hit a
wedding,
wedding in I don't know,
Yes.
Bosnia or something like that when he did raids.
Yes,
So
he did. He
Obama did that. Obama had a crisis economically, and that he had to
did,
handle in the
yes.
best way that he could.
Yes.
But he did it by
Did you get a bailout?
restructuring. Did I get a bailout? No, nothing.
No.
He did it by restructuring
I think
banks
Dave
and,
got-
and
Dave got
credit
bailout,
and
yeah.
the markets and all that. He did the same thing. He moved stuff around in the government and in the Fed. So I mean, they both done the same damn thing.
No,
It's just
I agree.
it's just Barack Obama went up and
He
talked
was
like a statesman.
beloved,
He
yes.
talked like a statesman.
Yeah, that's
Donald Trump gets
empathy.
up there and basically he's like one of those AI things. He's like, F you,
Fuck
F you,
fuck
and
you,
F
fuck
you.
You're
I like
cool,
you.
fuck
Yeah,
you.
you're cool. Right.
Fuck
That's
you,
all.
fuck you, you're cool, fuck you.
That's all it is.
So Dave, Christy Nome, she got fired from DHS. Pete Hegstreth is in hot water over Signal chats.
That was a while ago. It was garbage.
What do you mean it was garbage?
Signal was a long time ago and it was garbage.
Okay. Well, I mean, is the swamp fighting back with scandals, or are these just the growing pains of draining it? Do you think that Nome should have been fired? You
Yeah.
don't, you do.
Yeah.
Dave, do you
I
think
thought there were some issues with her.
really?
Definitely.
Big
I
time.
love
Big
Nome.
time.
Big
Was
time
she
spending
also
issue?
having an affair?
Yeah, Corey Lewandowski. She's been banging him for years.
That came out too.
Yeah. She's married, but I didn't realize that. But yeah, that's I
So
mean,
what was the exact reasoning behind her termination?
one of them was the use of funds.
Oh,
So she spent like, I don't know if it was like 300 million on all those ads that you saw on TV of her on a with a cowboy hat on and
are
on a
you
horse.
serious?
Yeah. And she spent them with companies that had friendship ties. In other words, it was almost like doing a backdoor deal and like, hey man, I'll give you, 30 million because I know you and cut these, cut a few commercials and here's extra money for you. And Lewandowski was part of that too. He had friends, or I don't know if he has a company that she was actually doing business with. I may be wrong.
But she's very attractive.
okay.
Oh,
So there's a lot of people that are attractive. What are you going to do?
Okay.
That's not the point. The point is,
I thought it was.
the point is that was the major stumbling block.
Oh, okay.
And there were some other issues as well that sort of really put the clamp on her. But hey, listen, you F up, you're out.
Well,
that's okay.
Well, don't you get a second chance?
No,
No,
not on
you don't.
that. Not on
No,
that
you don't.
scale. Not on that scale. You can't mess around with government money. You can, and she said that Trump approved the spending. Trump didn't, and he didn't. No, he didn't. He said he didn't, and she said he didn't in the end. So and that's why he got rid of her, but he reappointed her. She still has a job
Oh, okay.
in the administration. I forget what she's an ambassador to right now, or something like that. But
Dave, like, were you surprised that she barely, didn't last much over a year into her job? Because I thought, I honestly thought she was very good.
Well, there are things that she.
I
there
was
things she
impressed
did
with her.
well, but she was beginning to overstep her bounds.
Oh,
Okay,
she was
Not-
taking liberties.
acting. Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Look it up.
Can you just tell me, like, in a few ways she overstepped?
well, I know travel wise too. There was some scandal on how she issued or took travel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember what else. I apologize for not knowing this off. I should know this off the top of my head because I did read it. But I can't remember what the other ones were.
Was it a tough decision to get rid of her?
Well, I think it's a tough decision for Trump to do, because I mean he was pro
He
and
liked
a
her.
champion of everyone.
Yeah.
He wants
She's a
He
champion
handpicked
of
everybody.
him.
right,
Yeah.
right, and he
The loyalty.
handpicked everyone. You got to realize the first
Yes.
time around,
Yes.
he
She's
didn't know who he
using
was picking.
funds for luxury jets and travel. She
That type
spent
of
hundreds
travel.
of millions of ads.
Oh, well, I mean,
She
that's
had-
okay. I'm
Did,
fine with that.
the Corey Lewandowski thing is
Is
bad.
he married too?
She had the testimony issues with congressional testimony
Yeah,
issues,
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's true.
misleading and evasive answers.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but then that means everyone should be
She's
fired
acting
because everyone
independently on
receives-
spending and policy issues.
right.
She's going outside the chain of command.
That's it.
Yeah. No,
That's
I
it.
agree.
She got to go.
So Trump ordered TSA workers paid during the DHS shutdown standoff. Genius move to keep airports running without Congress, or unconstitutional overreach that hands Democrats another dictator talking point? Dave.
They think he's a dictator no matter what he does. Who cares?
It doesn't matter what he does. He's a dictator. He could he could give everyone $1 million tomorrow, and he's still a dictator.
Yeah.
But that's just how he's. Frank, what were your thoughts on that?
Well, bottom line,
the TSA worker,
he has the authority to do that.
and I think
It's basically an override.
Yes.
Number two, you have 100 clowns in the Senate that can't get their shit together and get a
they
vote.
can't.
But yet today, a day after they all scrambled out of DC, they're at Disneyland, they're in Vegas, they're all enjoying their time. And meanwhile, TSA workers haven't had money in their pockets in 5 weeks. Now today, the checks are just starting to be deposited into their accounts. But you have hundreds, if not over 1,000 workers that have resigned. They've quit. Now these airports don't know, are these guys coming back or not?
Yes.
There may be an influx of workers, and at the worst time possible, you are in an overseas Middle East conflict with a country that lives and thrives off of terrorism, and you're going to deprive the airports.
It's so
when airplanes were used as weapons of mass destruction in New York and the Pentagon,
and now we have drones too.
right?
Yeah.
So why would you why are you not funding these people? You know why they're not doing it? Because they want to make their point on ICE.
Oh,
they want to be able to.
They
They think they're going to cripple
the line
ICE.
is in the stand.
Right.
Their
And
line is in the sand.
and they think they're going to make their point on ICE.
And
Bottom
Chuck
line,
Schumer is.
ICE is funded. Listen, Trump already said. Trump already said they can take the masks off. They can wear body cameras. They'll agree to a lot of stuff to it. But
Yeah.
bottom line is the Democrat and if the Democrats pulled away from this and voted yes, they would have another loss.
I agree.
So
I agree.
they're in a no-win situation as well.
I agree.
Step back and realize this. Every politician is a clown.
They're all corrupt.
All right.
They're all
And they're in
corrupt
a
on both
circus.
sides.
They're
Yes.
performing in a circus.
Yes. Yes.
And what they're doing is it's all illusion. They're doing
So
they're doing something over here. Meanwhile, they're stealing on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're doing something up front to make it look like they're doing work. Meanwhile, behind the doors, they're just taking envelopes of cash. They're taking vacations. They're getting gifts. They're getting stock market deals.
Insider trading.
Right. So bottom line, you have to realize that every politician, every one of them, is not there for your best interest. I don't care who you like. I don't care who you support. I don't care who you know. They're not there for your best interest. They're there because they knew going in, if they got the job, then they're locked for life. They're secure,
set. Yeah.
even if it's one term.
They're set.
Even if it's one term.
They're
So you have to realize that, and that's why they don't want any term limits.
No,
They don't
of
want
course
term
not.
limits.
Of course not.
Why would they want term limits?
They don't want to give up those cushy.
Oh, Bernie Sanders been at 35 years. Why would he want term limits?
He's got $8 billion.
No, he's poor. He's a socialist. He's poor.
Socialist.
8 or 9 million.
Yeah, he's a
But
philanthropist.
Bottom line, you have to look at politicians this way. They are not there for you.
No.
So
no.
do more for your community. Help out your local people that live next door to you.
Right.
Help
them out.
Take care of local politicians that you know that are going to do something for where the area where you live in, and start small. And
Dave,
forget
take
about the
care of
people
them,
in the
Dave.
large. The large ones are garbage.
So, Dave, the single biggest constitutional fight of this year is Trump ending automatic citizenship for kids of illegals and temporary visa holders. SCOTUS is hearing arguments right now, basically on killing birthright citizenship. Is this the fix America has needed for 150 years, or are conservatives trying to rewrite the 14th Amendment because they lost the demographic game?
Whatever we got to do to maintain America.
I think they should kill it. I kind of agree with it because the illegals are coming over here. They're basically procreating, so their children are American citizens. I think unless you're a legal immigrant and you have children, fine. But if you
Yeah, of
are,
course.
if you are illegal and you have a child, they're not citizens. I think they should kill it. But Frank said
Well, America has always been all right. So let me retract. I didn't understand. I guess I didn't understand the question because your framing is so confusing. But
I didn't frame it confusing.
So there's two sides to this. Okay. Purposely abusing the law, intent. Okay.
Yes.
Versus.
Yes.
All right. So
You're right.
Coming over, having baby, going back home, for example. Baby born here, should that baby be a citizen?
Exactly. Yes.
Probably not.
Yes.
Probably not.
I agree. If you're here legally, yes.
If you're here legal, well, then it also goes like, trying to think of instances where it could happen, where there would be, so people who have a green card, for example,
Right.
do
I
those
see
people,
what you're saying.
do those people be able to have their kids be an American citizen?
They're saying that. Oh my God, that's Tyrus. We'll talk about him later. No, they were saying people that have temporary visas. What does that mean?
It means you're here for a short period of time and you got to renew it.
Okay, so they're saying that they should not be allowed to have babies that are American citizens. Frank, you said number one, you don't think SCOTUS is going to.
I don't think they want to touch this. I don't think they. I think they're just going to.
Yeah, I think Frank's right on that.
Yeah, I think they're going to leave it as is.
I think it should be though.
There's too many things that can go into it.
Right, and we're land of immigrants. Unless you're a Native American, you're an immigrant. You're a descendant of an immigrant. So bottom line, if immigrants come here, and we were immigrants, and we came to this country, and we had children, and they were the children were citizens before the parents were, basically, right? Yeah. So I don't think SCOTUS is going to touch us with a 10-foot pole. I think it is what it is. You let it be, and move on to something else.
All right. So
SCOTUS has been busy lately, haven't they? My God, I've never seen so many cases and issues that have been brought up.
So I did want to ask Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
DWI.
Yeah. Donald
Trump came out right in support of him.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on that?
Well, he's dating his niece or something, or who's he dating? His granddaughter or something like that?
Probably, he went to
Laura Trump. Laura Trump.
He had a sex addiction, so he probably dates a lot of people.
Right. No, he's dating a Trump.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he is. I mean,
and Trump felt bad for him, and he was pardoning him.
He does. Yeah, but I thought Trump was racist.
He is. He doesn't like.
So why? Yeah. So why he doesn't like black people?
Well,
so
Trump, Tiger Woods is half white.
Right. So that always. Yeah. He's half Asian. Half Asian.
Yeah. He's a black Asian.
Yeah.
Dave, what did you think of the whole
Asian?
No, what did you think of the whole Tiger Woods situation, DWI, and Trump immediately comes to his defense and says he deserves to be pardoned?
What pardon? What do you mean pardoned?
Well, not charged. Like he's trying to rehabilitate his golf career.
Well, they said he was on something. He blew a 0-0.
Oh,
which it just doesn't happen.
Might be on.
No, he was whacked. No, he was pretty whacked. I know.
Yeah,
he was on probably like some sort of OxyContin or something.
No, he's probably taking ketamine. You can get that legally now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
So I mean, he's driving. He's a danger to other people.
Yeah.
He's a weapon. He's a dangerous weapon. He's got to go to jail.
Do you remember when he got the first incident and his wife Edelin beat him up?
Came out, beat him. Yeah, that was awesome. I can tell you this right now. So Dave, the 6 months or 8 months before, maybe it was a year before he had the incident and his wife came out and beat him. He was at a golf tournament here, right in our area, 20 minutes away at Turning Stone Casino. It was the Nota Begay Classic. So Nota Begay is a Native American golfer, pretty decent golfer.
Does he play currently?
Nota Begay? I haven't seen him in a while on the course, so I don't know what he's doing anymore. But does
he live there?
I don't know.
Oh,
so but bottom line,
he's an Indian.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so they had the charity tournament. So Tiger Woods came to do the charity tournament along with a lot of other golfers.
What a nice guy.
This is a big deal, man. So they sold tickets, and there were thousands of people walking the course. So we went. It was me and my wife and another couple. We went and we walked the whole course. We saw Tiger all the time. And then that night, Tiger goes to the dance club in the casino. It's called Lava. And so he got the Ray Hallbritter is the Indian Nation, the chief of the Indian Nation, leader of the Indian Nation.
He's a great guy, great man.
Yeah, and he had a private, like, little semi-open area on the second floor of this dance club and all that. And when I tell you there was at least a dozen women around Tiger Woods at that dance club late at night,
was Epstein there?
Insane.
Was that
not that I didn't know. I don't know what Epstein looks like.
Yes, you do.
Trump was there. I think he was touching underage girls.
Yeah.
Pedophile. What's the pedophile? Can you tell me? Dave,
it's different per state.
What's the No. What's the perception of Trump being a pedophile because of the Epstein Island thing? Is that what it is?
Because he won't release the files.
I mean, he hasn't been convicted of any pedophilia or anything.
He won't release the files.
He released everything. It's just stuff's redacted.
That's what I'm saying.
No, what are you gonna do?
You don't know.
But listen, he's been mentioned
victims.
He's been mentioned like 800 times in the files, or how many other times? But it's all articles.
Listen. It's opinions.
It's all articles. It's not opinion. It's all articles. People said, "Hey, did you see Trump in this article? Did you see Trump in that article?" That's what was mentioned. But bottom line, so I'm trying to figure the pedophilia angle out, and then I'm trying to figure the felon thing out. What's the felony thing when he got charged with all those?
He's technically a convicted.
Russian collusion.
Right. So 34 felonies.
He's technically a convicted felon,
but he got off on it.
I don't think he got off on it. I'm pretty sure he's a convicted felon.
Yeah, but he would have gone to jail.
He didn't get any jail time.
So how can you be convicted of anything and not get any jail time?
It happens all the time.
Really?
You commit felonies and not go to jail.
Really?
Yeah, you can get probation. You can yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It was going to happen in one of the cases that I was going to do.
And that was the New York case, right? Where Letitia James told him that he overvalued his property or something like that, right?
There were several things.
That was the 34 felonies.
There were some from a while ago.
Oh,
I have to check.
Oh, okay.
To be sure.
I need information.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, I just need information.
So these are some rapid fire questions. I just want agree
a new segment
or disagree.
This is great. I like this
segment. New segment. I love it.
Is this from CBS too?
I am non-binary. No. I am a hipster non-binary person.
What is non-binary?
It means that you don't identify as a male or a female. You're
You're just scared to say you're gay.
Right.
That's not true. That's not true. That's no. And I'm not gay.
Not you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying like.
I just like to whenever
it could be you.
He's a gay them.
When I've applied for jobs and they ask your sexual orientation, I put non-binary.
So a job asks you what your sexual orientation is. What job would that be?
Well,
sex worker.
It asks how you identify: male, female, this, that.
Right. That doesn't sexual. That's your
right,
gender.
Whatever. I put non-binary.
Oh, okay.
I always put non-binary to be funny.
Yeah.
And then when I've interviewed, they did think it was funny. All right. So birthright citizenship ends today at SCOTUS. Agree or disagree?
SCOTUS.
No, I'm saying to agree or disagree about if birthright citizenship ended today. Do you agree with it or disagree? Frank?
I disagree.
No, it's not. We already discussed this, didn't we?
This is rapid fire.
This is part of rapid fire.
Iran just got Trump's new deadline. Bomb their oil fields if they don't comply, or keep talking.
Keep talking.
Yeah, I want to bomb.
Keep talking.
No King protesters hit 9 million Saturday. Real Americans or Soros rent-a-mob?
Rent-a-mob.
Dave?
Rent-a-mob.
ICE shootings at raids. A tragic mistake or a necessary force?
No, a mistake.
I think it's a necessary force. No, it's not a tragic mistake.
It's a mistake.
They're paid fucking protesters interfering in federal investigation.
I understand that.
You're going to get shot.
I understand that, but
how stupid are you to do that?
No, I understand that. I agree with that, although, but still, it's for this stuff to happen. It's tragic.
I don't
because
think it's
tragic.
It
is, but no, because you can't go down gunning every person. Now, the one chick in the car,
run the guy over.
that was a little tough, but I I know, and he hit her. She hit him too. So I don't know. I don't.
Yeah. And then the
but-
other guy that comes in and
But I still think it's an overreaction to pull the gun and pop
I'm in fear
seven
for- I'm in fear
shots.
for my life.
No, I understand that, but you've been hit. You're on your feet, and you're strong enough to pull your weapon out. You're not dead, so you could be in fear. But the lady's pulling out. She's a nutbag. We know that she did pop him, but to pop 7 rounds into the car.
Okay. Well, we disagree there. Gas at $5 a gallon because of Iran. Trump's fault or Biden's hangover?
It's Trump's fault.
Dave?
Say it again.
Gas at $5 a gallon. Is it Trump's fault or Biden's hangover?
It's fucking neither.
Right. Basically, you're right.
Why?
Yeah.
How can it be neither?
We just talked about it.
Well, no.
It's companies. It's oil companies being greedy.
That are taking advantage.
Yeah.
You don't believe? Okay.
Yeah.
Trump threatens to seize Kurg Island, America's first power move or World War III starter. Why is that,
Power move. Yes.
why
Power
is
move.
that funny?
World War III starter?
If he took it over, wouldn't that piss everyone off?
Who? Who's it going to piss off? Who's coming in and going to start launching nukes around the world?
I think whoever has them would.
Nobody.
In the Middle East.
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody.
All right.
Nobody in the Middle East has any.
All right, so Dave, that's going to be your answer too. The Epstein files still dripping out. Keep releasing or deep state distractions?
Release
Dripping is
everything.
an odd word of choice.
What?
Dripping.
Well, they're
Odd
just
word of
they're drips and drabs of the Epstein
Steve
files.
said had chlamydia in the past, so
I don't have the drip. No. You think that's funny, Dave? You want me to have chlamydia? Frank just made fun of my mental health. He said I have ADD. Now I have chlamydia. Let's see what else we can give Steve. What else you want to give me? Huh?
That's what we used to say. Doc
I'd like
Anderson's
I'd
job.
like to give you better rapid
Say
fire
that was
questions.
Doc
I'm
Anderson's
a
job.
gay chlamydian.
I'd like to give him better rapid fire questions.
I'm a gay chlamydian. Jesus, a gay chlamydian who has ADD.
What state is that?
That's what you
Chlamydian.
basically said. I'm gay. I have
chlamydia?
chlamydia, and I have ADD.
What state is chlamydia?
Is that similar to Sardinia?
Sardinia. I'm a gay Sardinia.
Tariffs plus the Iran war. Pain at the pump or worth it for long-term win?
Worth it for long-term win.
Okay, thank you.
Worth it.
Thank you. Iran war again, entering its 5th week. Boots on the ground or fucking blow the fuck up of the refineries.
Well, you just said bomb the refineries before. This is another question. Same question.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying,
I
is it
mean-
worth it?
No,
Is it-
no boots on the ground. No boots on the ground. Not our boots.
Okay. And
Maybe the island
No
because
boots.
there's nothing on the island.
the 2026 midterms are already looking a little bit shaky. Protests hurting Trump, or is the policies that he's currently making hurting Trump?
No, I don't think anything's hurting Trump.
Even the protests.
I don't think protests. I think the protests are garbage. I think most of America looks at that and laughs. Most of America drives by that and don't honk their horns. They're actually. I drove by in Utica. They had a couple hundred people in downtown, and I laughed as I'm driving by because I'm looking at the quality of people that are out there protesting, and it looks like they've opened up a lunatic asylum and let everybody out to protest for the day.
Yeah.
Because they're just they're and so that does bolster me to think that everyone's getting paid.
That's what I can't believe. I got to find how you can get paid, so I'll go protest.
It's easy. Just look it up.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah. So this just came out, and I'm actually kind of shocked by this.
War's over.
No, the war secretary, that Hegseth guy,
Yeah, Pete.
he removed multiple officers from a military promotion list, a decision that diverges from standard practice and is now under review at the White House. The list included candidates for dozens of senior roles, but 4 were removed after they had already been approved by a promotions board. The U.S. official said the officers were not under investigation and were not facing misconduct allegations, and there has been no formal explanation for the decision that was provided to leadership.
Can I take this one, Dave?
I'm just shocked by this.
Sure.
What are your thoughts on
No,
this?
the thoughts are this. They obviously at one point or another were detractors or made statements against the president or against the direction of what's going on now in Iran or against Pete Hegseth.
They were already approved, though.
Correct, but then they probably opened up their mouth somewhere along that. So Pete says, "Hey, give them the big middle finger."
No. They do the background checks before they make the approvals.
They do a background check. They get the approval, and then all of a sudden they open their mouth up afterwards.
So you think that they knew they were getting the promotion, so they said, "Oh, fuck it, I'm going to let it loose."
No, I just think in passing or maybe talking by. It's not like they're sending emails to all the news agencies that they support, that they don't support the war or they don't support this president or whatever. But I just think that's the only reason that someone would take all these officers off. Why else would it be?
Dave, just I know.
Unless they're on the Epstein Island file.
Yeah, Dave, I know you're tired and disinterested, and you don't like my questions. Your thoughts?
No, actually, they're fine. They're good. I like the rapid fire round.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this?
Rapid sleep.
What are your thoughts on this situation that he removed promotions to senior officers? Because that just came out now.
I need to research it more. I don't really know enough about it.
I just gave you the information. What do you mean research it?
Well, it's not. I mean,
I just told it to you.
you told me that he removed it. Yes, I got it.
Yeah, and they
So
they
you
didn't,
want to know whether I like it or not?
they didn't give a reason. Yeah, there were multiple officers up for military promotions. A decision that diverged from standard practice and is now under review. The fact that he removed multiple officers from the list. The list included candidates for dozens of senior roles, but 4 were removed after they had been approved by a promotions board. And the U.S. official said that the officers were not under investigation and they were not facing misconduct allegations, and that there was no formal explanation for this decision. Now you know. So what do you think about that?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yeah.
I think that if they deserve the promotion then they should get it.
Exactly. It's
Regardless.
bullshit.
So I don't know what's the question. Then, am I supposed to say that they shouldn't get it?
No, I want what you said was perfect. I just wanted you to say you agreed with me that I think it's bullshit that they didn't get promotions. They were approved. Frank,
what was the rationale behind? What was the rationale behind getting rid of it?
They're not listing it. They all they would say is they were not up for any misconduct charge or it did anything unprofessional. They were already approved, and for some reason were taken off the list for getting a promotion. Frank thinks it's okay. I don't, and you don't either. Correct?
Well, there might be some reason. That's the thing. That's why I said I don't.
I just said that there isn't one.
How do you know?
How do you know?
It's what the news said.
Yeah, but what are they going to do? You think they're
What
gonna come out
news?
and say, you know what? Those guys insulted Donald Trump.
Okay, it was fine.
Right.
Okay. The last thing. So who do we think are going to win the Final Four? Dave?
Who's in the Final Four? UConn, Michigan,
Arizona, Illinois.
Arizona, and who? Who's the 4th seed?
Illinois.
UConn plays Illinois.
I think UConn beats Illinois.
I think so too.
I
Frank
don't
does,
think
but-
Illinois is that good.
Yeah, I don't. I think Illinois is pretty good.
and then Michigan, Arizona is going to be a barn burner.
That's gonna be a dog fight.
Yeah.
I'll still say
I
Arizona.
don't know. I
And-
had Arizona getting to the final, but
Arizona
Both
was
great.
one of UConn's few losses during the year too. So I
Right.
think UConn's going to win it after.
I won't doubt UConn on anything because
It's-
listen, Dave, I watched the first half of the Duke game.
It's fake right now.
I was eating with my wife here at the table. Watched first half. I go, this game's over. My God, the 19. I mean, there's no.
It was yeah.
And I turned it on for the first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half, and I was done. I'm like, I'm not watching it no more. And then I get a ESPN, boop, 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 last second shot, and UConn wins. What? I
Yeah.
had to go back and look. It was insane. Insane.
Yeah.
insane. Shows that even great players can make
Yeah.
really, really critical mistakes when the pressure is on.
Yeah, I think the
And
Boozer
If he,
kids are
if he
freshmen.
bounce passes it around him, and even if it doesn't get to anybody, the clock
Time
runs
runs
out.
out.
Or just
I didn't understand why UConn didn't foul right away. That was what I was asking, and Joe yelled at me.
But that's what Boozer should have done. Is if he can't get a clean pass, just hold on to the ball. I mean,
Hold
there's
on,
no
make
ten-
him foul you or jump ball. You still win the game.
right.
Yeah.
Because there's only 10 seconds, anyways.
Yeah.
How close to the 10-second rule can backcourt violation can they be?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, Dave. Don't you think UConn should have fouled immediately? I was shocked that that was the one thing they didn't do.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But I did hear a story where they were saying they
amazingly.
picked who they wanted to foul. They were choosing
Yeah.
the worst free
Yes,
throw shooter
yes.
on the court to
That is-
foul. So
that is
maybe
true.
that didn't come about. I don't know.
That is true. That
I
is
just
true.
think that a freshman made a critical mistake. Granted, you know what?
And
If-
Braylon
if-
Mullins
if
is
the-
a freshman.
If the kid hits 2 free throws with 10 seconds left instead of one, the worst that can happen is a tie.
Or no,
on
it
that.
was-
So
it was Demery. Sorry.
yeah, so that's a mistake. But Duke made enough mistakes in that second half where anybody could be blamed for man. How
They,
can they
they,
not?
they didn't make mistakes. UConn
They
played
did.
great
Oh,
defense. UConn played great.
Okay.
defense, Yeah.
Well, you
All right,
guys play great defense, but they
they did.
really did make some critical.
Yeah. Duke had 13 turnovers. Yes. Yeah. So,
Exactly.
but yeah,
Reminded me when the Duke killer beat them. You know what the Duke killer is?
Christian Leitner.
No, the Duke killer. He was Duke. What are you talking about?
Who you talking?
Duke killer. Who's the Duke killer?
What? Grant Hill? I don't know.
Grant Hill's played for
Becca
Duke.
Okafor.
Oh, the Duke killer. Yes. Yeah. A Mecca. Yeah. No, I know. So yeah, we're gonna have to get going because I gotta get down to the Suck and Chuck.
What's the
Oh,
special
wow.
there tonight?
I got a glory hole waiting for me.
What's the special there tonight?
Sounds like it'll be a great day for you.
The,
Suck and Chuck, huh?
the special is meatloaf with nice potatoes and gravy,
Nice.
mashed potatoes, gravy,
Baby,
and then
you got.
you get a side of cornbread.
Half off with every ball sucking.
No, you have to teabag.
Oh, half off with every tea bag.
Have off with every teabag.
Wow, I
So
like it.
that'll be fun.
Pretty good. What time are they open there?
The Suck and Chuck stays open usually until 4 a.m. It depends.
4 a.m. Wow.
Yeah, it usually stays open until 4 a.m. depending
No
on
kidding.
how many people show up.
Is your picture up on the wall there yet?
Well, Monday nights is my night, so
Monday
we get a
night.
good crowd.
Monday night is Steve Cully night?
Yeah, we get a good crowd Monday nights because of my appearance.
You bring 'em in, huh?
I'm a fan favorite. Yes.
Wow. That's really
Well,
good.
being the best podcast host in the universe.
Is that why they're coming?
I
I
mean,
think they're
yeah,
coming for something different.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I mean the glory hole. Obviously, I
Right.
do good work on both sides.
Right,
So
right,
it's very difficult.
let's
to-
not lie. You're only on one side of
No,
that hole,
no,
but go
it's
ahead.
It's very tough to find someone who can work both sides.
Both
of the
sides
hole.
at the same time,
Yeah,
huh?
who can stick one
Well-
in.
well,
you know,
that's-
I'm good at doing that, sticking it in, and
Yeah.
then I'm good when someone else sticks it in, and I
Really?
can be on the other side.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
And you can take part in the buffet.
And then, well, they don't have a buffet yet, but we're working
Oh.
on it. You might have to cater it, so
Really?
we'll get that
Yeah,
some.
I'll do that. Why not?
So Dave, thank you for taking part. I do agree that our bloodlines should continue. That caused a lot of controversy last week, and Joe D was talking about it today.
NIL?
With the Title IX. with NIL.
What was the controversy?
How I said
that no one's watching women's sports.
that I said there's no way that women are going to be paid equitable to men for revenue sharing or NIL. And
They agreed with that?
Well, they're saying that Title IX should cover revenue sharing and NIL as well.
No fucking way.
Yeah, when NIL and revenue sharing has nothing to do with Title IX. Title IX was based around having the same amount of scholarships for college athletes for men and women. That's what it was based on. It was not based on revenue. So they're trying to tie in revenue sharing and NIL with Title IX. And there's a lawsuit that's going through on it. So that's the issue. And I don't think there's any way that it's going to happen. And if it does, college sports is going to be.
How's the women's viewership of the NCAA tournament going so far, as opposed to not having Caitlin Clark there?
The viewership's been good, but
better than last year.
Dave, do you remember
2 years ago, I should say,
Gino going off? I asked you about it. No. So Gino went off about Title IX, basically saying that it's going to disappear for women's sports, unfortunately. And he was frustrated with the NCAA tournament setup, and Joe D was too, with the women, because there's only 2 sites instead of 4.
Yeah, I did hear that. I saw it.
Yes.
that. Okay.
And they were complaining because the first 2 rounds, the top teams play at home now. And Gino was saying, I will play anywhere. I'll play on the moon. I'll play on Mars. I'll play at any neutral site. The issue is drawing fans.
Revenue. You're not going to draw anybody. You're better playing at home. So,
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
They played at Fort Worth, and the Final 4 games, the Elite 8 games, were not sold out. They weren't attended well. So they're sending them to the wrong places, and that's what Joe D said too. And
Where are they going to send them? Key West?
No, but they should be playing in the Garden or
the Garden. Who's going to go?
Boston.
Who's going to go watch them in those?
I'm saying, or Boston College. Play somewhere in the East.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
So you have UConn as one of your top teams. South Carolina is one of your top teams.
Right.
Use locations that those fan bases can go to.
But I think
don't go to fucking Fort
both NCAA men's and women's, the regional should stay regional. Even in the men's tournaments, you're looking, there's empty seats in certain games.
Yeah, no, there are. Yeah,
right. So I mean, if you're a West Coast team,
they force you to buy tickets for both games.
Think about it. You're an East Coast team, and your fans have to travel to San Jose.
That's what UConn had to do.
That's insane. It's ridiculous. Right.
And then UConn played in DC this weekend, which was better.
Right.
We have a good fan base down there.
That's fine.
But the other, they're going to Indianapolis.
Right.
They're not going to. That's not a draw for UConn.
But the national, the Final 4, that's different. Put it to where it can support it. The city can support it too. But bottom line, all your first round, second round, Sweet 16,
it's got to be regional.
Keep everything regional.
And they which I think is so stupid, because UConn didn't win the Big East tournament. They were punished and sent out west.
Right.
When if you kept them on the East, they would have been a draw. Everywhere.
So no, but and for the Syracuse women's coach to cry, well, we get UConn every year. Well,
she's right.
Fucking beat them.
She can't.
What? Then shut up.
Get better players.
Beat them. Go get some players. Exactly.
And Joe D got mad at me, but are you happy with the Jerry McNamara hire?
Me? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Joe D got mad. I asked about it. He said nobody cares.
No, nobody cares.
Yeah, he said, stop asking about
GMAC. GMAC will turn that program around in 2 years.
No, he won't.
Oh, yes, he will.
No,
without a doubt.
They don't have the money.
You'll see it. Doesn't matter.
They don't have the money.
Listen, Siena didn't have the money, and he recruited some damn good players at Siena, and a couple of them are going over there to play at SU.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
They're not going to do anything.
They'll be fine. Your general manager is who?
I don't care.
Carmelo Anthony. You don't think they're not going to have the money now? Okay.
Dave, for asshole number 1 and Coach Schumann, prospectpodcast.com. Check it out. Don't go to Husky Hub, go to prospectpodcast.com to see all the fine events that Dave has going on for 7-on-7. He is the king of events in New Jersey. If you have a 7-on-7 team and you want to be showcased, you want recruiting, you want your kids to go to the best schools, you need to contact Dave Schumann right now. He will put you with the best of the best because he knows everyone. And he would not allow me on the Prospect Podcast to say hi to a coach that I knew. So he's very strict. Yes, I did. Why do you think I came on? God.
Be a pain in the ass?
No, I thought he was a great coach. He coached on a team with no scholarships and they were tough. So doesn't matter. But it wasn't the right time. Maybe sometime I'll be.
It wasn't a good.
Oh, no, it wasn't a good time. I couldn't just come out. Hey, Coach Spence, great to see you. How you doing? Great to see you.
It's not that kind of a podcast.
It's not that type of a podcast where I can come say just hi. How are you? Good to see you. You did a great job.
It might be like, who is that insane person?
He knows me, and I am insane. So what? God.
You might ask him about glory holes and stuff.
I hear him coming a mile away. I can hear the limp.
Oh my God. You guys are both now we're making fun of disabled people. I have chlamydia
and ADD.
I'm ADD.
And you're not binary.
I'm not binary. The mental, you all are abusive. And I'm going to make a report to HR. Dave, you're HR. I'm reporting to HR about the abuse that I've been taking from your staff. Yeah. All right. So
don't you have terrorist ties too? You're Lebanese, aren't you?
Yes. I'm in the. I used to be in the PLO.
Hezbollah.
So,
the PLO.
Yeah,
now you're bringing back memories.
Oh, you were in the PLO.
Who was the leader of the PLO, Steve?
I used to work for Arafat.
Nasser Arafat. That's right.
Nasser Arafat.
He was my leader. Yeah, I used to work for him. He and I were close. He liked glory holes too.
He was your supreme leader?
Yeah, big, great leader. Great leader. Loved the glory holes.
A lot of those Arabs do. What is it? What's going on with all those guys?
I don't know. We
I had a couple of
because
Rangers.
it's like taking a chance.
Couple Army Rangers were in my bar years ago when we were at war with Afghanistan after 9/11, and they were forward scouts, so they would go out and recon the area. And they said that they would use their night vision goggles, and they'd see an Afghani guy walking a donkey, right, and then stop. Go behind the donkey, lift up his skirt, and have a little bang in the donkey.
It's very similar to a female vagina. That's true.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Vagina is very similar to a woman's.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's
it's
called
actually wetter.
It's called desperation.
Well, yeah, we're all desperate in life, but I worked for Arafat.
So it's soft like that, huh?
Oh yeah, donkeys.
Really?
Yeah, that's.
Can we add that to the list of your handicaps?
Well, they're very tight. They're very tight too. It's a very tight area.
You're a donkey fucker too.
It's a very tight area.
Good for you.
All right. So
impressive.
Yeah, Dave. I've been abused enough. So when life gives you lemons,
Dave, I won't abuse you. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Yeah. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges and throw them back at life. Purr up my ass.
Yeah. There you go. Donkey.